Google is bringing back the Pixel XL model. With the launch of the Pixel 9 series set for August 13, the lineup will feature 3 devices: the standard Pixel 9, a Pixel 9 Pro, and the larger Pixel 9 Pro XL. It appears that Google is following in the footsteps of Apple and Samsung, who have been expanding their offerings in recent years. Enter the Pixel 9 Pro XL. What a powerhouse it promises to be, and how does it measure up? From what we've gathered, it aims to rival the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and today we'll compare these two titans. Can this new contender hold its own against the Pro Max? Let's dive in. Keep in mind that this is an initial comparison based on insights from industry insiders, leaks, and rumors, and we will provide updates with official details and benchmarks once we get our hands on the shiny new Pixel 9 Pro XL. So, it's clear that Google has a specific strategy in mind with the Pixel 9 Pro XL, aiming to introduce a more compact Pro variant alongside the standard Pixel 9 Pro, while the XL model effectively replaces the previous Pixel 8 Pro. If this sounds a bit perplexing, there's no need for concern. You can view the Pixel 9 Pro XL as Google's equivalent to the Pro Max. Anticipate that these two devices will share similar dimensions, weight, and materials, typically featuring a glass and metal construction. While the iPhone 15 Pro Max opts for titanium, the overall tactile experience is likely to be quite alike. It's uncertain whether Google will venture into using titanium for the Pixel 9 Pro XL, but the end product should feel comparable. The primary distinction in design will be found in the camera arrangement on the back. Apple maintains the square design introduced with the iPhone 12 series, whereas Google continues with the camera bar design that debuted with the Pixel 6. The display characteristics of both smartphones are expected to be quite alike, particularly in terms of size and specifications. Both will feature flat AMOLED screens measuring 6.7 inches diagonally, with dynamic refresh rates ranging from 1 to 120 Hz. There may be variations in brightness levels, but we will need to conduct lab tests to confirm this. The Pixel 8 Pro performed exceptionally well in our display evaluations, so we anticipate that the Pixel 9 Pro XL will also deliver impressive brightness results. In terms of resolution, both devices are likely to be closely matched. The iPhone 15 Pro Max boasts a panel resolution of 1290 by 2796 pixels, yielding a pixel density of around 460 pixel per inches, while the Pixel 9 Pro XL is projected to feature a resolution of 1344 by 2992 pixels, resulting in a pixel density of 487 pixel per inches. For protection, the Pixel phone is expected to utilize Gorilla Glass Victus 2, while the iPhone 15 Pro Max employs its proprietary ceramic shield. The landscape of technology is increasingly dominated by artificial intelligence, and while we may be stretching the definition a bit, it's undeniable that contemporary smartphones are continuously integrating new AI capabilities. Apple is somewhat trailing behind, gearing up to introduce its AI features with the upcoming iPhone 16 series and iOS 18, whereas Google has already established a strong foothold with its AI-centric strategy. On the hardware front, the Pixel 9 Pro XL is anticipated to showcase the 4th generation of Google's proprietary Tensor chip, the G4, which is expected to heavily emphasize on-device artificial intelligence, a term that has gained significant traction lately. Meanwhile, the iPhone 15 Pro Max is equipped with the A17 Pro chipset, which lacks specific AI hardware components, yet we predict it will still outperform the G4, particularly in synthetic benchmark tests. Speaking of benchmarks, we will share concrete performance metrics after conducting tests on the Pixel 9 Pro XL. Preliminary leaks from Geekbench suggest that the Pixel 9 and Tensor G4 show about a 10% performance boost over their predecessors, with the G4 achieving scores of 1950 in single-core and 4655 in multi-core performance. In contrast, the iPhone 15 Pro Max recorded impressive scores of 2958 and 7288 in the same Geekbench 6 evaluation, significantly surpassing the Tensor G4. However, as we know, synthetic benchmarks only tell part of the story, and a more thorough assessment will require time and hands-on experience to accurately evaluate the everyday performance of the Pixel 9 Pro XL. When we look at the RAM specifications of Android and iOS devices, the differences may not be as significant, yet the upcoming Pixel 9 Pro XL is anticipated to offer more RAM options, with choices of 12 and 16 gigs, compared to the iPhone 15 Pro Max's 8 gigs. However, the iPhone 15 Pro Max boasts a higher base storage capacity, starting at 256 gigs. There are whispers of a 1TB variant of the Pixel 9 XL featuring 16 gigs of RAM, but even if this becomes a reality, it likely won't lead to a substantial performance boost. Nevertheless, having 1TB of storage is certainly appealing, especially in a time when microSD slots are becoming increasingly rare. Anticipation surrounds the Pixel 9 Pro XL, which is expected to feature the same impressive camera setup as its predecessor, the Pixel 8 Pro. This includes a robust triple camera arrangement comprising a 50 megapixels primary lens, a 48 megapixels ultra-wide-angle camera, and a 48 megapixels telephoto lens capable of 5x optical zoom. The real enhancements are likely to emerge from advanced AI-driven algorithms that will refine post-processing capabilities. In contrast, the iPhone 15 Pro Max presents a different scenario with its own triple camera system, featuring a 48 megapixels main sensor, a 12 megapixels ultra-wide lens, and a 12 megapixels telephoto option. While specifications provide a glimpse into performance, we will reserve our final judgment for when we can directly compare the two devices. For now, those curious about the differences can explore the existing comparison between the Pixel 8 Pro and the iPhone 15 Pro Max, as the camera hardware in the upcoming Pixel 9 Pro XL is expected to remain largely unchanged. Additionally, there are whispers of an upgrade to the selfie camera, with the Pixel 9 Pro XL potentially replacing the previous 10.5 megapixels front-facing camera with a striking new 42 megapixels version. The Pixel 9 Pro XL is anticipated to feature a robust 5100 mAh battery, which, while not revolutionary, offers a commendable capacity. The previous iteration had a slightly smaller battery at 5050 mAh, and various factors come into play, including the efficiency of the Tensor G4 chip and the display technology. At this stage, we can't provide definitive insights, so benchmarks will be necessary for clarity. Some rumors suggest the battery capacity might remain at 50-50, but a difference of 50 mAh is unlikely to significantly impact performance. In contrast, the iPhone 15 Pro Max manages to perform admirably with its relatively modest 4,422 mAh battery, thanks to the optimization of iOS and its applications, which often leads to superior battery longevity compared to Android devices with similar capacities. However, when it comes to charging speeds, neither device is particularly impressive. The iPhone 15 Pro Max supports a maximum of 27 watts, while the Pixel 9 Pro XL is expected to offer up to 33 watts of wired charging, making them far from the fastest options available. This question is quite complex and certainly not straightforward to answer. On one side, we have the iPhone 15 Pro Max, reigning as the current leader in the iOS arena, while on the other, the anticipated iPhone 16 series is on the horizon, promising to address some of the AI advancements that Apple has been lagging behind on. Meanwhile, the Pixel 9 Pro XL introduces a slight twist to the naming convention of Pixel devices, positioning itself as Google's flagship, ultra-premium offering. It presents an attractive proposition with its 7 years of support and a wealth of AI features, not to mention the additional enhancements that will roll out with future updates. However, since the Pixel 9 Pro XL has yet to be officially announced, we can't wholeheartedly endorse it just yet. Nevertheless, if you're not focused on gaming and are seeking the finest Android experience paired with an exceptional camera setup, this device is worth considering, and I assure you, you won't regret your choice, but just make sure you're not planning on heavy gaming sessions. So, what are your thoughts on both the devices? Share it down below in the comments section, and for more updates you can check out our channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, take care.